I have good rating and stuff.
That's good. People won't pick me up for Uber because my rating.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah, because of that Kiss concert. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's different. That wasn't your fault.
No, it was definitely part of it was my fault.
What's her name?
No, it was my fault because I was hammered trying to find this guy, and I fell down the Tacoma hill and hit my head 4 times, and then started crying on the phone and begged him to still pick me up. And I got 1 star review, and now it just says I'm a bad person to have in the car. She fucking cried. She's drunk.
That's great.
I'm like, am I really that worst one you've ever picked up? There had to be someone else.
One's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Is there less than a 1?
Yeah, you can get. You can
Right,
get a 0.
So basically, they're saying if you want money, she'll pay you. You'll be working for it, but she'll pay you.
It was bad, but So.
It's a 0. It's not even worth the money, dude. Not even worth the money.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's drunk me, though. We can talk to her about it.
Black, gray sky, hello, blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. It feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. These days are all being free. These days are all.
Look at us. We're on T-shirts.
Yeah, I guess we should start a show.
Yeah, we're on T-shirts.
Hi, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
to the MAWPCAST 1 radio program.
I haven't been here in a long time. I'm excited to see y'all.
We're a food bank of local music.
Yeah, we got some shirts. Hi, I'm Potter.
I'm Chris.
I'm Ashlee.
Yep, and we come here every week and play songs from the greater Tacoma area.
We do.
Tacoma and beyond.
Yes.
That's what we do. Actually, I started off with a lie. I said we come here every week, but we weren't here last week. If you're just listening on a binge or something, you'd never know. It'd just be the next episode. But we weren't here last week. We took last week off. It was a hiatus. It was a vacation. It was a great long vacation where I didn't do much for the show except for those shirts. That's about all I really did. They're sitting over there. We can show them to the audience here in a minute. Yeah, we've got shirts that you can buy. You can. I don't know what the price we're going to set is.
We haven't decided
yet.
We'll figure that out. I mean, even if you're overseas, we'll ship it over there. It might take a while.
We'll ship it
Might take a while to get there, but we'll figure it out.
We'll give you a shirt.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that requires shipping and handling.
Yeah, yeah, we'll figure out. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a price for you and stuff.
I shipped something to Canada the other day. And I had to fill out a customs form or something.
Oh wow,
Canada. Yeah.
Make sure you're not shipping children and drugs,
body parts, stuff like that. So, yeah, we're back. We're here with lots of great music, and Ashlee Marie's back. She's not been here for a month.
Yep,
I've been out around in the country, man.
Gallivanting all over the place.
Scenic byways.
That's right. That's when you left. You went to Las Vegas and the Grand Canyon. And
I did all the things. We did a 5-state trip. Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Idaho. And I say Utah, but I don't know if I can count it because we're only there for like 5 minutes.
She went on a spiritual walkabout.
You probably
in
saw
a car.
as much as you could see of Utah.
We saw the scenic byway of all of Nevada and all of Idaho, and I'm telling you, it was a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
It was beautiful mountains, though, and like I love that stuff. I can find beauty in all the different colors of the rocks and things like that. Some people look at it and go, why do you like this? But I love desert, so it was a nice ride. Yep. And we were in Arizona one day, and it was the day we went to the Grand Canyon. And that day, and one day, I got to see the Grand Canyon, one of the most beautiful places in the world. I got to be in the middle of a monsoon. I saw lightning storms, and we saw a freaking meteor. I mean, it was the craziest day ever.
That's great.
But it was a very beautiful trip.
The best mushrooms ever, too.
I didn't have any of that. I did get cactus pear candy, or was it prickly pear cactus candy?
Yeah, it was very unusual. It was like a lemonade gummy bear.
Yeah, like a lemon lime soda.
But it was had more moisture content to it. Yeah, but it was good but strange at the same time.
Yeah. And when it gets bad, it gets bad.
I don't think I liked it. I don't think I liked the texture of it.
Yeah.
It had a weird texture.
Because you tried some, right?
It seemed like I've had some.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
old.
maybe we brought some.
Mine got watered.
She's not been here. This is her first time back.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's been a while. But yeah, I had a great trip. And then afterwards, though, I did get a little cold.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was out after that. I was pretty much out for a little bit. But now I'm back. Ready to start my life over again.
Yep. Ashlee 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0 Ashlee. I know. And next week, I have a week off again. So Chris and I are going to go probably to the ocean. We're going to go
try to go
Port
camp or
Townsend.
something. If I get my van fixed, I mean, that's been a fiasco.
I don't think
trying to
we're
get
gonna
it fixed. Because so many people, and it's funny, people will say, "Oh, I'll help you," and I love it, but they don't call me.
They don't come and do it. No offense.
And if I wasn't sitting around so much, wouldn't be such a problem. But I mean, it's just like I'm literally waiting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So my van's halfway torn apart. My driveway, though, and literally the water pump, the bolts are loose.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is loosen them up, but there's the the pump for the air conditioning that needs to be like just moved out of the way somehow, but it's something that my back can't do. I can't lay on my back and do it. And the weight of the water pump, because it's a pretty heavy water pump down in my back, I can't do that. I know for a fact it'll just totally kill me.
So if you work on cars and can come to our house, because we're not going to pay $500 to tow the van over to your house.
Yeah.
And can we please help us out?
It's pretty quick fix.
I'll give you money or weed or food. I don't care. Just tell me. But
combination.
There's a limit. I don't give out all things.
Yeah.
I am a taken lady.
And no handies. So.
That's not in the deal.
Potter might bleep that out later.
No, I'll probably leave that in.
You should just leave that in.
I really do leave in most things. I thought about it the other day. There was a show, like, I remember you saying we could cut stuff out.
I know. I said, don't. And that part was on the show where I was saying, we should probably cut this out. And it was still on the show. And I was like, okay, well, it's okay.
Okay, so I usually don't. There was a show where I did cut out large chunks, and it would happen to be a show where we were talking about like a lot of like scandalous things we did when we were younger.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't cut that stuff out because of the content. It just was incidental to the content, because the show, we ended up running like over 3 hours with the show.
Right. So we got to cut some things. But no, there was a show I was like, we should cut this out. And then it was still on the show, and that whole portion of me saying, guys. And it was still on.
Honestly, I thought I did cut it out.
No.
Like, was it on the video?
Yeah, it was literally me on the video too, going.
That makes the show even better.
But it wasn't. Once I watched it and everything, to me, it really wasn't as big of a deal as it might have seemed in the moment.
Was Chris just talking about running sound for someone?
Oh yeah, and I thought maybe if the person watched it, that they would find it kind of coming from the sound man, because Chris doesn't say a lot of this stuff.
I know.
And so,
trust me, I know, because I've been working for him.
When he's on the show and he's saying some of these things, it might be a shocker to some people because they don't expect him to say that.
He's more assertive now. He's in control of things.
I've learned that when it comes to doing that, I have to like everybody.
Yeah.
I have to like. You have to find the nice things in everybody's.
And in most aspects, I do in one shape, and that's where I've done. I've made myself learn to like some aspect of what they're doing. So it's like, I hate the music whatsoever, but if it's done well, hey, more power to you if you're doing it, if you're that dedicated and you're making it sound that good, even though it's a genre or whatever that I may not like. More power to you, because that's what it's all about. I mean, that's why you do it.
Yeah, and
so keep doing it.
So I've seen soundmen. Yeah. I've seen soundmen who didn't like a group personally, or didn't like the music that they were running sound for, and they didn't do a good job either because they didn't care or intentionally.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
No, it's not nice, nor is it professional.
That's really rude.
Yeah, I find that to be
do that
cheap
shit.
shots.
And I've seen you running sound. Like, I've seen you running sound. I've been in with you, and you're just like, you tell me, man, I don't like this group. But the sound was great. Like,
you made them sound great even if you didn't like them. And that's the whole
I make them
point
sound,
of the job. You're there to do
in my
the
opinion,
job.
how I feel they want to sound.
Yeah, and a lot of the reason I would go and see like club shows that you're running is because you're running good sound at that club. The club that you're running, doesn't matter who's playing there; they're going to sound good. So it rarely matters who is playing when in those cases.
That's true, baby. Best sound man in Washington.
No.
Yeah.
God, no.
Well, in my eyes.
In
my eyes.
I may be one of the easier soundmen to deal with. I know that because I've heard that a lot.
We don't want his ego to get too big.
I know.
And also, just realistically speaking, there are some amazing,
I
amazingly
know,
skilled
but
soundmen.
in my eyes,
there is. I mean, Scott Holton,
He's
Chad
the best,
Woodman.
These are the things that people will like be very critical of.
No, they'll be vicious.
That'll be where they stop the show going, no, fuck that, man. Fuck that guy.
There's a lot of great sound men around, okay?
There is.
But he just seems to be my favorite.
So. During the break, I'll talk to you about one that I ran into not too long ago.
Oh no! See, that's the kind of stuff we got to cut out, Chris.
Yeah.
Because
that's
why we're doing it during the break.
During the break.
Here's the song.
All right, let's play some songs.
All right.
Straight madness. Who blown the grown cycle on the loose, nigga? With enough juice to blow your dome off your shoulders. Roast the motherfucker, climb the buster. I wanna know what you're made of. Marshmallows or concrete from the street. Everybody wants the pain, but nobody wants the rest in peace. Like my homie OG Looney, riding to me. Now I'm psycho for life. Toting AKs and Uzis. Cause I'm a nigga that's addicted to the blasting. Killing for religion, killing niggas that be acting hard. You ain't hard, you're marked for death. Fresh out the pet, but getting parked in the process of elimination. Like Mac Bowden, I'm executing and terminating like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Serving a later, biz, mom, cause y'all done cut the vapors. Play a hater, rest your neck in the campus. Cause I'm swooping through your hood like the mantis. Killing that whip, and you don't get a second chance. Cause the pearl of my gun is like Medusa. You're in a trance, you can't move. Your bro's cold like a stone. And I'ma break you open like Indiana Jones. Lay bones, let you down like a domino. Insane took the brain, why? Cause I'm a hilltop psycho. Like no other motherfucker, so shit up again. Before you get clammed, cause I'm a psycho. I know other motherfuckers, so shit up again. Before you get clammed, I can smoke you if I really wanted to. I can smoke you if I really wanted to. 123 degrees of heat on your ass. Hot like fire, drinking 90 proof without a glance. Mad dogging, but I'm not a dog. I'm a low, regulating like Jason, but it did take a murder show to pump me up. Get bucked, you pull your caps, just naturally imminent, bona fide, snap like dick. On the motherfucker slipping, some call it set tripping, but I'm not fool, I'm just killing. Motherfuckers off, why? Cause I can't see my heart, but for when you find no love in this bad man, hilltop psycho niggas know that I'm stone cold. Split your head open like the Red Sea with my fofo. To smoke you if I really wanted to. I can smoke you if I really wanted to. Engine don't stop. From the tippy top, no bullshitting. Death is written all over my face. My murder. Haven't you ever heard of a psycho case where you're looking at them but don't look too hard? Just get the blast in the total course of a manslaughter like Charles Bronson and the evil man do. I'm fit to smoke you like an OG from the old school. A 1-2 to the motherfucking train and say Clint Eastwood, but you can still miss the fucking day. Cause my train ain't gon' poop one hollow point between your eyes at the movie. Watch your punk ass die. From the south side of Tacoma City, you know I'm hitting them up like this, cause I'm a hilltop psycho. So shut your foot down before you get clapped, cause I'm a psycho. Right? No, other motherfuckers. So shut your foot down before you get clapped. I just know you. I really wanted to. I just know you. I really wanted to. I just know you. I really wanted to. Psycho, like no. So, hilltop psycho, so shut your butt down before you can clap, cause I'm a psycho, so shut your butt down before you get clapped, biatch. J Money One Loco in this biatch. Put a motherfucking freak on their ass. Put a 9-6 like this. I wanna see you cry.
night. It's never too late to make things right. If you would only rise back up. If you would rise back up. If you would only let me be your light, guiding you on through the black of night. I know it's not too late to make things right. If you would rise back up and breathe new life, breathe new life. I wanna see you
Can you imagine if I was deranged?
Well, I could find distractions in just about anything. It's time I watch The Office again. I guess I'll find solace with Jessica Day, or in Friends seasons 1 to 10. I gotta be honest, I ain't gonna flaunt it, but this one is driving me mad. It's making me nervous and I don't deserve this, and all my songs are sad, and still my mind goes back to you, to you. Still my mind goes back to you, to you. I don't know how to get through to you, to you. But still my mind goes back to you, to you.
Look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing and go tell somebody.
Well, I could find a reason in just about anything. I'll focus on your negative traits. I wish there was something that could make me forget, but I can't seem to forget your face. It's making me crazy, I'm acting so lazy, I sleep for half the day. My mind is in scatters, my brain is so shattered, forgetting what I'm gonna say. And still my mind goes back to you, to you. And still my mind goes back to you, to you. I don't know how to get through to you, to you. And still my mind goes back to you, to you. Find some self-love. I need to 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 find some self-love.
That's what she said.
Back to you, to you. And still my mind goes back to you, to you. I don't know how to get through to you, to you. And still my mind goes back to you, to you. Find some self-love.
Hi,
It's
everybody.
tea time.
Make sure Chris is all done coughing.
Up. Cheerio.
We just heard some songs.
We did.
We heard Another by Ashbib,
Ashbib.
Self Love by PD Normal,
Thanks, Petey.
Nakata.
Miss you, buddy.
Crawl
buddy.
by Crossing Crusades.
I heard you guys and my head went.
Cross Crusades.
Yep. And started off with I Can Smoke You by J1.
And we smoked a lot during that song.
We actually did.
Hold up, my throat's.
We did smoke a lot during that one.
My throat's kind of choppy.
Yeah, maybe take a sip. Take a little breath and have a sip. Calm down.
I did. Well, I took a sip of the
Choppy.
the tea.
It's a little bit choppy.
Have you guys been following the Olympics?
I'm vaguely enough to know that there's drama.
There's just a lot of drama.
Of course,
Pretty
drama.
much it.
Like that one girl, how she
Stopped
stopped
because she
doing
couldn't
stuff,
do
and then
it.
she did the last thing, I guess, and she won a bronze.
I don't know who you're
And-
talking about. You're talking about the gymnast?
Yes.
Biles?
Yeah.
Yes. And she said that she was just as proud of that bronze as she was of all of her golds.
Yeah. Fuck.
So yeah.
Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, like there's a lot of like criticism over her decisions, and without regard to her as a person being able to make fucking decisions for herself,
Right.
Like, and so
I know.
If your body's not cooperating with you, then why put yourself through it?
what I've learned is that in my life, if like in a lot of situations, if it's counterintuitive, counterproductive. It's not smart to do that. Not to like there are times in life where you have to, but in this situation, representing her country, she's like, I'm not the best person for this job right now. She recognized that. Like, whereas if she could have went out there and just flubbed it, and then people would have criticized that. So she took her. That's an adult decision that a lot of adults can't make. Like a lot of them.
A lot of adults can't make those.
I can give a good example. I was talking about this with someone else. It's unrelated, but the circumstances were similar with the quarterback RG3 who played for the now the football team, the Washington football team. They used to be the
Redskins.
The Redskins, yes. No longer the Redskins,
dying?
but what's that?
He's dying.
Yeah. You need to stop dying.
My shirt should say I'm with someone who's dying.
I'll pull the mic away so I don't cough.
With a bong underneath. Okay. Go on with your story.
Yeah, I got it.
Carry on with your story.
So, RG3 was injured in a playoff game, where he should have been taken out of the game. And his coach took his word for it. The player said, I can do it. I'm okay. And the coach should have known better. The player should have known better. Both made the mistake, but like that player is not in the best position to necessarily judge for themselves always.
Right.
But should have been. He was a professional at this point. If you've been elevated to the level of professional, then that should say I should know when to pull myself out. Really, like I shouldn't be making these like.
You should know when to throw, and you should know when.
You should know when to hold them and know when to fold them, because you don't have a mic in front of you, so no one hears what you're saying.
You
And I'll
got
just tell
to
them
know
what you're
when
saying.
to hold 'em. Know when to fold them.
I'm just saying that they.
Know when to walk away. Know when to run.
Away.
I'll never ask Chris for money while we're sitting at the table.
I'll take it from his wallet while he's sound asleep.
No, that actually happened.
That was awesome. Not.
That happened to me. I was deathly sick with the flu one time.
Oh,
and-
yeah. And I went in your wallet.
No, not you. A friend of mine. That's like long
Yeah, not
time
you.
ago.
I was just like,
Long time
what
ago.
story are you
know
talking about?
He knows, but that different story.
I don't know if I know, but it doesn't even matter. The fencing, I watch a little. So I'm not watching it intently, the Olympics, but I'll catch little clips here and there. I can't even catch up and keep up with the clips. So, but there's a lot of Olympic events that I'm really into. Like fencing's fucking badass, dude. Fencing.
It's fun to
Fencing?
watch.
Sweet,
It is
man.
fun to watch.
Yeah. And it's a little more active and competitive now because of rule changes where it had become so defensive.
You can actually kill them? You actually stab them for real?
That would make it much more competitive.
That'd be really fucked up.
Yeah, like even as safe as they make it, man, it still kind of freaks me out because like
it does.
There's sword fighting and stabbing each other.
Yeah.
But so it had got to a point where there was not a lot of actual fighting. It was a lot of defense. There's a lot of I forget the terms now, but now they've got rule changes that engagement has to occur within so many seconds. So they're now.
Yeah, like you can't just keep walking around and walking around. Because sometimes with those, that's what drives me nuts is
well, it's like
at some point you got to get into it.
It's like when they do boxing matches when they're just
circling and stuff.
And it's just like, okay, guys,
it's like, just beat the fucking shit out of each other and move on.
Yeah, I understand.
The arena is waiting.
Especially when it's a timed event.
Yeah.
When it's a timed event and they're dilly-dallying and...
They cut 2 full halves of the damn thing walking around, and you have to wait all the way till the end for the good stuff, you know? Come on. We pay a lot of money.
So,
bring the goods.
Not me. I don't pay no money for none of that because I don't watch it.
That's
but somebody does.
That's true.
And that's nothing against you people out there that do watch it. That's just my thing. I'm anti-violent, so I don't know.
What's kind of cool is we're gonna, I think, get the Winter Olympics this winter now too, because this one's pushed back.
Is it going to be the 2020 Olympics or is it going to be the 2021 Olympics?
Okay, so they alternate now. The Winter and Summer Olympics are 2 years apart. They're not the same year anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's every 2 years, like we get Olympics, right?
Right.
Is that how it works? So, but this Olympics was bumped from last year, right? The 2020 Olympics.
Yeah, that's why they're calling it the 2020. And that's why it keeps throwing me off because I keep thinking that it's old Olympics. It's just reruns and stuff.
That's right. Dude,
I swear, I keep thinking it's reruns.
It would be so rad if they had reruns of Olympics, or they had an Olympic channel that just reran all
They
the
should. I don't know why they don't.
That's a great idea.
I mean, it's only so much content. Like
that's a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
you could go all the way back to the fucking.
As far as film, yeah. But
sorry, I've been cussing like a sailor.
Yeah, today is curling day.
I said
From
this
the
trip.
40s on up.
I guess you could. You could. You're right. You're right. You could just like there's things you could do with that stuff. I mean, not everything's going to be extensively but archived, but shit, there's enough of it.
I would like to watch curling from like the beginning.
Well, curling's not always been in the Olympics.
Well, yeah, but I mean, from the beginning of them doing in the Olympics,
That
I
would
would
be
like
cool
to
to watch.
see how it has progressed in the fashion, the styles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like to watch the bowling channel.
Bowling. Mm-hmm. Bowling's an Olympic sport. Still,
I like
right?
to see all their tricks. I don't know if it's an Olympic sport.
Bowling tricks.
Yeah.
They all make it curve crash. Curve crash.
They do
curve
not
crash.
always make it curve crash.
98% of the time, curve crash. Curve crash. Or curve crash. Curve crash the other
It's
way.
just like golf.
There's a couple tricks. Like there's the slow one that looks like it's going backwards.
Yeah,
but it's
and then
going
all of a sudden
forward.
it just goes,
But
and it goes
90% of
down.
the time, 98% of the time, curve crash.
I will say my mom's ex did bowling, and that
Curve
was
crash.
his move. That
Curve
really
crash.
was curve
Yep.
crash. But he would leave with like a lot of money.
That's the money shot.
Yeah.
It is.
That's what you're
it is.
going
You know,
for.
and that's why it's used so much. And that's why, I mean, I enjoy looking at the ball spinning super fast. I mean, I think that's kind of neat and that's kind of cool. But other than that, it's curve crash.
Sometimes you get a left-handed person, and it's just like
curve crash.
well,
curve
no, it
crash.
goes like it spins and it goes and then it goes that way and then it gets in there. It's like so weird because they're from a totally different angle, you know, and it does a totally different loop-de-loop. Yeah. I like it. I don't know. Puts me
To me, it's just curve crash the opposite side.
I like bowling. Bowling's great. It's not always the most fun to watch, but like with the creative and tricky people, they can be fun to watch. Like, you know, between your legs, you know.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I get that from
when
my
I
dad.
could bowl,
He would watch golf
I
to
had
take
fun.
a nap. I watch bowling.
Yep. When I could bowl, I had fun with it.
I love
because
bowling.
I mean, and in my earliest times of bowling, I can actually strike and stuff. I can't even. I have to use a little ramp now. It's not nearly as fun.
He watches me bowl.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which
and
isn't
that
as
little
fun.
plastic ramp with the ball on there and stuff.
So most of the time we'll just go to that
And then it's slow. So it's just like, do that. You're just like, sit there, waiting.
Well,
waiting.
we go to
Get
that
a
one
drink,
bowling
order some
alley
fries,
that has
have your
mini
fries
golf,
delivered,
so
have a
we
couple
do that
fries,
instead.
then it hits.
So you need a chair with a ramp. You can just
I know.
Well,
Just a bowl.
it has the bigger ramp there
Yeah.
for the kids.
oh
When the kids do, and they put the rails up and stuff.
I
I don't
see.
put
Nah.
the rails up or nothing like that. but I mean, I use the kids' ramp. Which is kind of funny because people think I'm joking when I bring it out. But yeah, I'm real using this. I mean, it's either that or I have to use
never seen
a
him
ball
use
so
that.
light that I roll
This
it
must
down.
be way
It either
before
stops
me.
before it gets to the end,
I've never seen
or
him
it
use
just like
this.
bounces off the thing, and then somebody else come and.
Is that why we don't ever? I've never seen you use a single thing bowling wise. You've never bowled.
The ramp.
No, we've never even done that.
well, see, because I've not seen it either.
I've never seen you
I
do
went
that.
bowling with you and the family years ago,
Yeah,
but
You didn't bowl, probably.
probably
You didn't
not.
bowl.
I don't know.
probably not.
Huh. Well, I want to see you bowl.
Oh, well, it's really not. Very
No, now when we
entertaining.
go to the mini golf place, we're going to bowl.
All right.
Now we know.
As long as they have one of those ramps. I mean, it's
Well, I
pretty
won't say it.
it's pretty boring, and it's frustrating for me because I know how to give it a little spin, and I know how to do that. My back just can't do it no more, but I know how to do it. And then, but when you put it on the ramp, you're just seeing it roll like this. The whole time I'm just like, going, you motherfucker, spin, but it won't, and you know it won't. You know.
Well, they're like, these are minuscule things, really. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And I know that you don't get too hung up on it, but like realistically, everyone has to go through things like this.
Oh,
like,
yes.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
like just from a young age, you start having to go through it, and then
Yep.
you get to like you can't do things you used to in ways you used to do it, and then they no longer become fun, or just you don't get interested in it, or you outgrow it, or you get too old, and as you get old, your body starts to function less as
Yes.
good, and then
Yep. You wake up in the morning, all your engine lights pop on and shit, and you know.
Well, we have a bowling alley by our house, and that's what I was going to say, but I won't say the name of it. But every time we go there, it's like the worst experience ever. We've never had a good experience there in like 5 years that we've been together. And it sucks because it's close. And I just want to go bowling sometimes. But we've just never had anything good. And then my friends planned a party there a couple years ago, and I didn't end up going to the party. Paid for it, set everything up, blah, blah. And then they get there for the day, and all the lanes are taken by something else, or something else is going on. And so their party ended up not being able to happen. And they're like, so why did we even have a reservation then if you're going to put this up, you know? And I told them, I said, yeah, I've never had any good
They get their money
experiences.
back, everything?
No. It was bullshit. They were
They
like,
didn't
well,
get their money back?
we can comp you with, they gave them things to comp, but it wasn't like their money back.
Oh, I would have totally got a lawyer of some sort.
But it was just what it was. You know what I mean?
So, how old is this bowling alley?
Very old. It's,
Very old?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you know,
pretty old.
It's
Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, well,
You know? And they have a bar in there and everything. And I'm like, I'd hang out at the bar,
that's been there a long
bowling
time.
alley, you know? But no. And,
yeah.
and people said, well, do it again. Do it again. I'm like, I ain't going to do
Yeah,
it
I
5
wouldn't
years in a
either.
fucking row. You know, I tried. I went.
That'd be
I
the
saw,
sign.
I
That'd be
came,
the sign
I'm
of
done.
insanity. You know? If you keep
So-
doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different, you know.
Well, we sat there to eat. We went there for lunch. And the person was outside talking to a customer. Saw us walk in. Made eye contact. Acknowledged us. Our presence. Everything. 30 fucking minutes. And then we walked outside and she said to us, I was going to be right there.
Yeah, we said
Really?
half hour
hour?
already.
No,
Sorry.
you had your
Yeah.
chance a half hour ago.
Yeah, we just left.
You saw us sit. You
Yeah.
can talk to this guy later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. But I do love bowling.
You're
On a
on the
high
clock,
note.
lady. Sorry.
On a high note,
You're fired.
I like the one in Tacoma that has the bowling alley and the mini golf. And was it Tower Lanes?
Yeah.
There it is.
It's a classic.
That's the best one. Been going there since I was a kid. I love that one.
Yeah.
What was the other one in Sycamore Lanes? Sycamore, I think, something like that. There's one in Federal Way that was pretty cool too.
We used to go to Paradise a lot back
Paradise.
in the old days. Like west of
Paradise Bowl.
Let's find out where all the parties were.
Did they just recently close?
I don't know.
No,
Are they still open?
Still open.
One of the big ones that people talk about ended up closing pretty recently, and they tried everything to stay open.
Probably the one downtown.
I don't remember which one it was.
That one caught on fire.
Daffodil?
That one's still open, babe. That's the one that's...
It's closed right now.
It's not.
There's a huge hole in the roof.
Oh,
still.
did it call on fire?
It's closed.
No, that's not it. That's the Tiffany's skating.
Tiffany's skating
Not
rink.
Tiffany's. It's
Yeah.
a skating place.
Oh, I think it's skating.
Yeah, Tiffany's
sorry.
been closed
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Daffodil's still open.
Yeah, skating's not as popular as it used to be.
No.
But I mean, bowling isn't like all the rage either, but it's still like a consistently popular thing. Like, bowling is one of those like institutionalized things like baseball. It's just
yeah.
there.
It's
It's
been around since the 1600s.
probably.
I don't know how to
It's like
skate.
curling.
That's why I don't go to skating rinks.
I've not ever been good at it.
It's advanced since then because it was done outside, I believe, when it started.
Probably, yeah. Because, you know.
Yeah.
Well, is it song time?
Probably.
I think it's song time.
See, Ashley's here to keep us on track and
That's me.
something that me and Potter are very poor at sometimes. a
Well,
lot
you
of
guys
times.
probably talk about so many other things, and I'm sorry I haven't listened to the show yet, but I also have not been able to catch my dang breath
Potter
since
lost
I got
some. What's
home,
going on,
I
Potter?
tell
What are you
ya.
missing?
Oh, I was looking for my glasses.
Your glasses?
Yeah.
Didn't you? You just had them.
That'll help you.
No, here's mine.
They literally, I was like, you literally just had them
And
on your
I
head.
just lost them. But here we go. Let's go. Play some songs.
In the morning when I wake up, stay unfrozen in the mirror like a gunpoint stick up. No words could account for this. You're my western shirt with a missing stitch. My parents call from the basement, say I'll be down in a minute. Everybody loved you. Everybody loved you. Everybody loved you. Everybody loved you. When I got home from work today, sat down in my bedroom and I hate this place. You were the vibrant red glow, the street light I'm standing below. You'd be the song I'd sing if you had decided not to leave. I still love you. I still love you. I still love you. I still love you. What could I have said? 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 When I lay down to sleep tonight, put my face in the pillow and I see your eyes. There's no escaping it. It's a pointless fight and drinks, a milestone when you work and sleep alone. And I know this ain't gold. What could I have said? 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 What could I have said?
like a motherfucker meant it. Don't act like I'm a ghost, cause I be doing the most. Playing like it's humor, spreading some fucked up rumors. Bitch, try to empathize, giving me eyes, don't act surprised. You're a fake bitch, glitch in the matrix, on some dumb shit. A real dumb bitch, bitch, I won't flinch.
Anti-social Grinch, sing like a finch, face stuck in a pinch.
Kitchen witch, sick bitch, I'm into some dark shit. Can you fuck with it? I don't quit. Nip slip, simple whip, touching fingertips. Take a sip, dimly lit, just a chip by my lip. Oh, by my lip. Oh, by my lip, by my lip, by my lip. Oh, it's not wise to underestimate me. Our time is limited and I'm done with the gray. Drive the car, I'm a star, raise the bar, go too far, here we are. Here we are. Here we are, oh. This a hit, hit the split, trumps a bitch, so some grit, anarchist. Anarchist. Anarchist, oh. There are too many problems left to solve. Hard to live in a world where it revolves around money. Kind of funny, I'm bitter honey. Just wanna live, wanna live, wanna live, wanna live, wanna live, wanna live easy. Wanna live, wanna live, wanna live, wanna live, wanna live, wanna live easy.
Anti-social Grinch, sing like a finch, face stuck in a pinch.
Kitchen witch, sick bitch, I'm into some dark shit. Can you fuck with it? I don't quit. Nip slip, simple whip, touching fingertips. Take a sip, dimly lit, just a tip by my lip. Oh, by my lip. Oh, by my lip, by my lip, by my lip. Oh, it's not wise to underestimate me. Our time is limited and I'm done with the gray. Let's burn this fucker down and start anew. Work together, get some shit done, I got you.
Yeah. Come on. Unexpected arrival in the building, chilling with my man Dirty D. We putting it down. To all those fucking haters out there, check it out, yeah. Boys are ready for me like it or not. I'm done standing here in the same old spot. I'm gonna give it everything that I got, and I gotta make it out of here before I rot. Hip-hop rockin' will not stop till I reach the top. Living on a plot, every day in thoughts that makes time from running from the cops. My style makes you mock, like Kurt Cobain mixed with a little hip-hop. I bomb on a perk who is fake to my face. Condescend me, I'll put you in your place. When I'm on stage, don't invade my space. Embrace what I say, bow your head and say grace. If you take anything from what I say, no one holds me down, hip-hop hooray. I'm naughty by nature and I'm here to stay. It's the outcast celebrating players on the day. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. Make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. Here's what happens when you box it, fighting for your life when that light turns to darkness. Your dark heart's getting colder, chip on your shoulders, more like a boulder, slow without the notion. Now I don't really need an answer back. Half of you rap critics and cynics never made the team, so you yap. Talking about the latest gossip that you gotta be kidding me. Kill all that noise, get off it. I'm on point like I'm opposite. I find a way to win while trying not to sin. That's not the best I give, so cop a couple of albums. I'm dropping up in the thousands, soundtrack to your houses. Here, peace for the streets. This new kid got the new shit, new exclusives. They say they feel his pain and that they feel the kid. I wanna leave this state of mind, but not Seattle shit. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. Make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. Looking at me, you can't tell I can rap. Now I'm here to tell ya, cause I'm producing facts just like that. And as a matter of fact, the way I rap is so abstract, you might collapse. You really think you can handle this hot fire? Like honey, differences I spit through barbed wire. Like Tupac inspires me to reach out of hell, cause there's power in my speech, and I know I will prevail. Kurt Cobain taught me team spirit that I smell. Like Nima, my life's for sale, and overwhelmed like the ugly girl you nailed the night before. I gotta make it out these streets, for too long I've been too poor. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. Make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here. I gotta make it out, I gotta make it out of here.
All right, we are. Hello.
There's bong hit also if you wanted it.
Okay, awesome.
Hi.
Hi.
We're
Sorry,
back.
I am being really rude. But
We're all back. We're sporting our fancy new MAWPCAST 1
Yes.
shirts.
We're just so
Check out the
excited, and I'm just
styles.
telling everybody about it. I've never been on a shirt.
Food bank and local music.
These guys have been on quite a few shirts, so this is my first T-shirt moment. And the fact that I've got Baby Ginge
Or
in the
our
photo,
doggy right there.
and
There's Potter.
Potter,
There's
and
me right here.
Chris.
There's Ashlee right over here.
It's our whole family.
See, so this was the test print you got on. It's not even wasn't.
We've got all different kinds
But,
of
yeah.
things going on, but
Yeah.
we love it.
It's cool though.
We're
I like
trying
this.
things.
Yeah, we'll have a variety,
Yeah.
and we can have white on black also. I've got a screen for that.
My phone doesn't have a good crybaby face.
And I think doing the MAWPCAST one and then that and basically taking the picture out, putting that up there and making a sticker would be a good bumper sticker.
Yeah, it could definitely.
And then maybe you have little face pictures of us on there or something.
Let me tell these folks.
Our
what
song
they've heard.
list.
Yes.
We heard "Make It Out" by Dan Valdez, aka Dirty D.
Dirty D.
We heard "Banky" by Bunny and Bear. We heard a brand new song by the Let Me Downs off the album Tacoma Is for Lovers. It's available now. It's called Looking Back. And we started it off with that song by Oh Dear. What song was that?
Oh dear.
Western Shirt.
Western shirt.
Of course.
Good
Classic.
stuff.
I am just with my Western boots.
Yep. It's on theme.
Yes.
There's
indeed.
this song that I've been listening to, and it's so silly. And the history behind the song is by a band called Boys Don't Cry.
Mm-hmm.
And the song is "Wanna Be Your Cowboy" is the song.
Oh, yeah.
And Lemmy from Motorhead was given a bottle of vodka, and these guys begged him. They're like, "Please, man, just be in our video. Like, just do this." And it was a country western video.
Mm-hmm.
Lemmy is in western clothes, and they're all running around in
He's
these
not?
fields. He is.
Oh, he is.
And they're running around in these fields acting like old western folk. And the song just goes, "I want to be your cowboy.
Yeah.
And you can be my cowgirl." And it's just the funniest fucking song.
You'd remember it if you heard
But
it.
I tried to
I
show
think she
it
played
to him,
it on
and
the
he kind
radio
of
the other
knew.
day.
But I think if he saw the video, that he would probably remember watching it on MTV or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been making me die. I love it.
I heard a song that I've heard many times. It's a very famous song. Mark Ronson's "Ooh Ee," and it's just been in my head.
Sing it.
Ooh wee.
I can't sing it.
Well, I found the song on accident too because I was actually looking for Toby Keith's song, and it's about a cowboy.
Toby Keith.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, trying to look up all these lyrics, and then I saw
Is that "Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy"? Is that the song?
What is it? I've been singing it all week. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. Probably because of all this pot. Oh, I never heard old Marshall do. Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, will you marry me? What's that freaking song? If I asked
Don't
you
know.
twice and begged you pretty please.
What song is that, Potter?
I don't know.
She would say yes.
Is that- oh,
in
it's
a
Michelob
New
Ultra.
York minute.
We do not sponsor them. We're not sponsored by
I
them.
should have been a cowboy. I should have been a cowboy.
There you go.
There it is.
You've got there.
I was gonna get there. I know all the other
Something about
parts.
riding a pony on a cattle drive or something like that.
It's definitely on a cattle drive too. So you know that I've been listening to this in the car.
Well, actually, that's not that song is put together very well.
What's this
I mean,
one? Here
it's
we
a
go.
good song. I mean, the way it's structured and stuff, I kind of like it, and it's done good.
I'm glad. I know this song.
Yeah.
It's like my MTV.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's got it's Mark Ronson with Ghostface Killer, Nate Dogg, Trife, Saigon. Woo-wee!
Oh, wait. Let it go. Ooh-wee. Okay.
That's good.
I love it. I remember. La, la, la.
La 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 la.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
it gets
Wait,
really
go.
good right there.
Why do I remember this so...
Because it was it's a good song.
I forgot about it. That's awesome.
It's poetry, bro.
Oh yeah, it's great. So I dig it like that. I dig it when it's done like that. So, some of the ways they do it, it's just so fast and it's just so repetitive.
Okay,
that
Grandpa. So same thing with some metal and same thing
well,
with some
yeah,
punk.
well,
and you
exactly.
get the grindcore.
So, some metal I
Yeah.
just
Damn.
can't listen to because
Did y'all see that?
it's just all. It's all
Woo. Woo-wee.
I mean, I appreciate the style, but I just can't understand anything that's going on. And I just kind of like hearing the vocals and knowing what's going on. Yeah. I mean, I can appreciate the other styles and stuff, but it's not something that I'm going to just throw on and listen to all day long.
There's another, like, I heard a bunch of stuff that I think is Black Eyed Peas.
I love them.
Let's Get It Started, but I don't think that's a politically correct song anymore.
Let's get it started.
They say some things.
Let's get it started.
But it's a great song, man. Really good. They had some good stuff, too.
I'm sorry, that's a fucking bop still.
Yeah.
You can argue with me all you want.
No, I know. It is.
It's a bop right there.
Yep.
But, God, so he was talking about Miss Flo. So back to local. I was showing him someone very similar. And it was a 90s R&B artist. But I cannot get the name. But she had like it was poetic, kind of rappy, but very soft-spoken style music. And I'm trying to think of what her name is.
You showed him?
Yeah.
But you can't remember?
No, because it was like a while ago. Week or so.
It's
Let's see.
black woman, Caucasian woman?
Yes.
What
is it? Anyway.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. It'll come to me, and then once I say it, everyone's going to be like, oh, yeah. But it's going to take me a second. Lauryn Hill.
Lauren Hill.
That's
Hill.
Hill.
From the Fugees.
Hill. That's why, because we were just saying that. And that's what made me.
Yeah. The Fugees were great, and she was great.
She was amazing.
But
that kind of style reminded me of Miss Flo a little bit.
that Fugees tune, man. Strumming my pain.
Yeah, kill me
Yeah, that song's great.
With his song.
I love that song originally, and then they did that just amazing rendition of it.
Yeah.
The hip hop
Very soft-spoken
interpretation.
style. And
Yeah.
I like it.
Fantastic.
Well,
We've been playing some good R&B Tacoma and like rap.
We have.
Yeah, we have been.
It's been there's so much, and like I always say, it's like I want to play more than we do. But yeah, we've got some good stuff from this town, from throughout
have we
history.
played Vaughn?
Who what?
Vaughn? Have we played
We
Vaughn?
played
Oh yeah,
Vaughn.
lately?
Week or
Not
two or
lately.
three ago. Well, you haven't listened to the show. You don't know. We have.
I don't.
but-
In the last couple weeks?
Yeah, I don't know if we played it in the last 2 weeks.
Because even for me, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a couple months maybe.
Um.
Because we talked about him a lot for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was he a guest on the show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why we were talking about him a lot.
So again, the whole collation, I think, is the word we're looking for of the way that we play music is haphazard. It's not a science. So, but I try to play people regularly, especially active groups. Whoa. Stop the things. Make it stop. It's my deal.
Bad phone.
My deal's different. Like everything's different. Sometimes things will be updated and then everything will change and then the way that it works changes and okay. Whew. So now I'm looking at different episodes.
I might have got black stuff on you.
What?
I might have got some black stuff on you.
Are you rubbing gunk on me?
I didn't
What's
mean
wrong
to.
with you? I'm not a napkin.
So when we were at the restaurant, I went to the bathroom, and then you have to hold the toilet because it's broken. So you have to hold the thing down so that it flushes. So you have to actually watch it flush because you got to make sure that it's flushing. So I'm like looking at it, and all of a sudden I see my nail floating, going down.
Oh, lame. There went $11.
I know, right? No, I get the fake press-ons. I can't. I appreciate the women that go and do it. I just, one, don't have patience. Two, I have jobs that you can't really have nails. So I gotta pop these babies off.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be a better way of searching things.
I like that we're all in uniform.
Yep.
This is the best moment.
Although Chris and I are not paying enough attention to the show. Ashlee's carrying the show right
I'm
now.
trying to. But everyone's on their phones.
I'm working on getting my van fixed, and it's kind of I'm texting somebody that I kind of have to text, or else who knows when.
That's fine. No one's criticizing you. I thought you were like doing something else.
No.
That's
Just something that needed to be done.
What I'm doing doesn't need to be done. I'm just kind of like.
I'm sitting here just ripping.
Oh, so finally, it's not me.
Yeah.
I'm just ripping, trying to hold this show together.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was
well,
trying
you haven't been here, so you're kind
Okay,
of
so I
obligated.
can't talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Now I'm not talking crap about Idaho, so don't get upset with me on this rant. But I am going to go on a little rant here. So when we were driving through, there's certain spots in Idaho that I'm telling you is worse than the Tacoma aroma. It's worse than any sea smell you've ever smelled in your life.
Yeah.
It's like if you slept in a honey bucket for 24 hours and a whole team of construction workers decided to shit in there the day before, and you
But
were
there's
stuck
reasons
in there.
for that. Tell the people what.
Well,
the
I just
reason
have
is.
to explain
Yeah, okay.
really how bad it is. Like, people say, "Wow, well, how bad did it really smell?" I'm not fucking trying to be rude, but I'm also not bullshitting. It was bad, and so I'm talking with my friend, and I'm like, "We have to look up why this place stinks." And I didn't even have to write the sentence, and it knew what I was looking up. It literally was like, why does this place stink? So, guess what? So, Chobani, or yogurt.
Oh, yeah?
And, like, milk. And, they do oat milk. They do everything now. Chobani. They're big brand.
Greek yogurt.
They thought, Idaho's flat and has lots of fields. And, like, this is, like, hundreds of miles of fields that you can see on your trip with really nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're known for. Well, they thought that if the Chobani would put their waste out in these fields, that it would actually help with like vegetation and things like that, and that it would be more of a good thing, like when you use fertilizer or shit or whatever. That was their thought. Well, it literally is sitting on top of these fields, just souring, rotting away, and miles of it, not just a acre.
Yeah.
We're talking, imagine how much waste if everyone in America eats Chobani. Imagine that. All that waste.
Even if just like a third.
On top
they
of
almost
that.
need to, like, put it on the ground, plow.
Yeah.
and then plow again, water it, plow again. So it like works it into the soil. But I guess it's just like sitting
it's just
right
sitting,
on
and
top,
they thought that it would just work
soak
out like
soak into
way
the
better
soil,
than
and it's
this. You
not.
know, they thought it'd be a great thing.
It's becoming a solid
And now
on
the
the ground.
state doesn't know what to do with it. Where else are they going to put their waste? And this is the big problem, is apparently, I don't know if this number is 100% accurate, because it's kind of a high number, but near Boise, Idaho alone, 250 overflowing landfills.
Wow.
So you got all this smell going on.
Isn't there some hole? No, let me listen. Hear me out. There's some hole that somebody. No. Let me finish. This is where I have to. Can we turn her mic off? All right. There's a hole like in, I don't know if it's in Texas or something like that, but it was there was a lot of coal or something in it, and somebody lit it on fire, and it's been like burning for like ever.
Yeah.
Why don't they kind of in the hole? You know, throw it in there. You know, do we have volcanoes? You know, throw in the volcano. You know. I mean, shooting it out in space to the sun is way too expensive. But I mean, you know, toss it in a volcano. Toss it in.
That might help.
I mean, it would smell, but it would be like over a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like anything explosive, it happens pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm done. Anyway.
Hey, I think it would, because I mean, we're gonna end up like Wally.
No. See, like
all that crap,
like
mountains of garbage
mountains
everywhere.
of shit.
The whole dystopian like vision that we have of the future, the Blade Runner or the Wall-E or whatever it is, we don't get there. Like, we collapse before that happens. Like, everything collapses before that happens. And historically, I believe that's the arc of society, is that it doesn't get to that point, because that point is like unsustainable. That's already unsustainable. Like, in those dystopias, they don't ever explain how this really is sustainable. It's all imaginary. But
you got a point there. Now that you think about it, I never even thought about it that way.
When we were in Nevada, they literally just pick those deserty areas, and now it's to the extreme where they have all the solar panels, and but I've never seen such an extreme amount, but they have to get this energy and all this stuff from somewhere. So that alone makes you think we're already struggling to get what we have now.
Yeah.
You know, we don't need to keep pushing it to even get to that extreme, because like you said, I don't think the world would be able to make it there.
As individuals, like, individuals will like go through phases in life, and they'll like I remember being younger, much younger, and thinking, oh, I could eat ice cream every day. I'm an adult. You know? Whatever. Like,
damn tea.
Like, well, also like eat dairy. You know, as a male who will become increasingly lactose intolerant, most males do, then you can't eat dairy. Like, so, but you could apply the same thing to drinking. I could drink twice a week, or whatever. I could drink X amount of days a week, or X amount of booze a day, or whatever. But that might not be sustainable indefinitely. You might hit a wall and go, oh, maybe I can't. You grow up and your perspective changes, or your physiology changes, and you just can't do things the way you used to. Just like age. With age, you can't do things always the way you used to. It's the theme of the show. Growing
like
older.
Me. Have all your engine lights on at one time.
My taste buds have been changing a lot lately again.
Yep.
It's been driving me bonkers, though.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what the fuck is going on with me right now? Because I'm ordering things I normally would order, and I'm not liking it. And tomatoes lately have been driving me wild.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to put diced tomatoes on anything of mine. I don't know why. But, avocado, I used to only be able to have guacamole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to have the seasoning. You have to have
Yep.
all the stuff. Now, I don't really want guacamole. I only want
Avocado.
the diced avocado without anything on it. It's just weird. Stuff like that.
It's not, because your taste buds do develop and grow, and then also you crave certain things sometimes, like, and those things are irrational to your logic and consciousness, because
Right.
there's like, why do I want that? And like, I did the same thing like with gardening. I gardened for a long time, and I grew a bunch of stuff, and I wanted to experiment with stuff, but I didn't always know what to grow. And then one day I was just like, I want to grow turnips and rutabagas. I want to try those. Like, and I don't know why. And I didn't necessarily think I would like them per se, because there was things I didn't like as a kid, and that was probably one of them.
Right.
But as an adult, I did. First of all, I grew them. And I was like, well, I got to try them now. So I looked up a recipe and I tried them, and they're amazing.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. But I can taste them now, and I was like, oh, well, I would hated this when I was a kid.
Right.
I would have fucking hated it.
I would have threw it away.
There's enough, like, in the cooked turnips I cooked, there was enough of a, like, this little Brussels sprout. There was enough of a Brussels sprout aftertaste that I would have hated them, because I hated Brussels sprouts. And certain smells, like boiling cabbage and stuff like that, didn't like that as a kid, and didn't want to eat stuff that smelled like that.
Me
But
either.
your taste changed. Like corned beef and cabbage, that's fucking delicious.
Yes.
I do like that now.
Good stuff.
That's weird, huh? It's just so strange. But I recently, though, it's been eggs.
Yeah.
I've always been iffy on eggs. I've been really picky throughout my life in different ways about eggs.
Mm-hmm.
But now I don't want it. I don't want eggs at all. Like, I just don't care for it. At this point, I'll take a piece of toast and I might dip it in an egg yolk type situation, or have an egg salad sandwich. But that's it. I don't want it with my breakfast or nothing.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm beyond the egg, I guess.
At this age, I've gone through many phases where it's like, oh yeah, this is great, and then I'm over it for years at a time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Does
How are we on
sound
time? Is it?
I've been that way about
I don't know.
spaghetti. I never really cared for spaghetti, but I've been on this kick about just, for some reason, I just like spaghetti again.
Mm-hmm.
You need carbs. That's what it is.
I know. This man, I try to get him to eat. It's impossible. But he ate a big-ass breakfast this morning.
Is that right?
Like, he had barbecue brisket hobo hash. So it had
Yeah,
grilled
that was
onions,
awesome.
peppers, hash
Oh
browns,
yeah, I'm
brisket.
gonna poop great this afternoon.
Whole
This
bunch
is
of
awesome.
cheese. And he had toast, so he'd put his toast with the stuff. And honestly, it was really, really good.
Sounds delicious.
And I had a hash brown scramble with squash and mushrooms and a whole bunch of stuff, just vegetables. And then I had avocado toast, which was good. But they put it on focaccia bread. So if you like focaccia rolls and you know how hard it is to get them, go to Chicabra. Chicabra.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Gotta like it.
Yeah.
Excited. And if I like it, you'll like it. No.
That's true.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been there. I think I actually tried to go there. Or maybe I did go there during the pandemic. It seems like that might have been the last time I went there.
It's kind of run down on the outside, but I think it's just from people, and it sucks because what else
Yeah, it
can
looked
you
like
do?
somebody broke one of their windows.
Yeah,
It
and
probably-
then
Well, that
someone
happens
wrote
on the 6th.
woman on the door or whatever, and I was like, really? Out of all the things that you could have potentially put here with your time, especially since you're going to fucking graffiti, why don't you do something nice or like
because there's
do
so
something
much
that you're
awesome,
proud of instead of stupid
murals
stuff?
and I don't want to say it's
that,
graffiti
people?
because it's art.
Yeah.
and it's murals and stuff, huge ones.
No.
They're amazing.
And
It's
that's
cool. I
what
mean,
should
you know,
happen.
I keep seeing that stuff, and I say, I want that guy to do that on my van. Paint my whole van like that, because that'd be just awesome. But I know that it probably cost me a lot of money.
Yeah, custom work.
Yeah.
I
But
like-
it is
like
so
the little
cool.
electrical boxes in town, they always like do really nice like murals
Yeah.
on it. But what I'm meaning is, don't write poop fart
Yeah.
on a wall. And
Yeah.
most of Tacoma Sorry, has a lot of that stupid
Well,
stuff on
most
there.
of Tacoma is a bathroom wall.
Yeah.
It's
And
just dumb. It's just like one. I saw corn on the wall. It literally just said corn.
Yeah.
So what were you thinking about when you wrote that?
well, the thing
Corn.
you're saying, like, you can see it in the opening credits of the show. There's a bunch of stuff that flashes by, and one of them is me taking a picture. I'm standing outside of the Acme, and I'm looking at a door that's boarded up, and on the door it says Glue Pinella. Now, Lou Pinella was an old
Yeah.
baseball player and
Yeah.
the Mariners coach for a long time.
Yeah.
But Glue,
Yeah.
it's like, and it's just written on a wall. Now, it's a little more creative than Woman or some of the other crap.
That's what I mean.
But did it say Lou before
No.
and somebody just
Nope.
put a G?
Nope.
Oh, because it's spelled different.
It's spelled glue.
That's
As
funny.
glue.
Wow.
And this is like, and the reason that I took the picture, I was like, it's fucking weird. This is just a fucking weird thing to go out of your way to take the time to write on a thing. But this person was like, this is funny. Someone else needs to see this.
I have to put this on the wall.
Yeah.
That, and this is expression at its essence. This person didn't have a band. He was not in a band, probably. You know?
He just
Probably
had
not,
That
no.
moment.
Yeah.
That was a moment to look back on, and I was like, I'm glad I did that.
Yep.
I'm glad that, you know what, if he found out that you saw it and enjoyed it as much as you did, it'd probably make him really happy.
Yeah. I think so too.
Good old Tacoma, we love you.
Yeah.
We do.
Okay, let's go back to the song, see where we are.
Spanish and one country.
Yes, I know, Lord, yes, I know. Ooh, we child, Lord, child, yes, I know. Got to have that heart right there. Lord, no. Money won't change you. Time will take its toll. Money won't change a child. Ooh, we child. Lord, yes, I know. Money won't change you. Yes, I know, Lord. Money won't change you. All right, baby. All right, on. Yes, I know. Money won't change you. Money won't change you.
Let's take another trip down this road of life and talk about decisions made and things we sacrifice. Like when I blessed these mics, I knew the chance I took. I knew what folks was gonna say. I knew how this would look. But still, I'm knowing me. I'm stubborn as could ever be. Don't tell me what you think you see. Just know what I was meant to be. Okay, so now I said it. It's time to go and get it. And put your hustle where your mouth is. You won't regret it. My reputation's vetted. My resume's authentic. Cause in this hip-hop shit, nigga, I've been committed. It's time we benefited. I need my city on. You in the line, my nigga. But damn, that bitch is long. So still I carry on. Cause winners never quit. And quitters never win. I'm standing as a champion. And it's the first part of one story told. Before it's said and done, believe they gonna test your soul.
You know that's one thing that I believe. You can't stop me from chasing my dreams. I know it's rough and the road is long. I got the strength that can carry me home. Yeah, you can try to silence my voice, but the world's gonna hear my song. Cause whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, one thing I know is you gotta stay strong. I said you gotta stay strong. Oh, yeah, baby, stay strong.
They call us big dreamers. It shows in our demeanor. I'm sick with chasing success. I keep a steady fever. This for you non-believers who thought that life would beat us. We in the dust now. These motherfuckers never seen us. We rockin' coliseums. Here come them bright lights. Big money, loose women, and late nights. We call it living life. But is it really living? Or am I destined for something greater than what I'm feeling? I'm talking more than millions. I'm thinking legacy. And what's remembered when this is all that's left of me? My family next to me. That's when I'm at my best. Bring any challenge, I bet. We pass the litmus test. Putting drama to rest on where loyalty's at. La Familia for life. As a matter of fact, you never break these bonds. Now that my family's on, greater success is still ahead. That's why I wrote this song.
You know that's one thing that I believe. You can't stop me from chasing my dreams. I know it's rough and the road is long. I got the strength that can carry me home. Yeah, you can try to silence my voice, but the world's gonna hear my song. Cause whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, one thing I know is you gotta stay strong. Yeah, you know you gotta stay strong. I know you think that no one ever seems to understand what you're going through, baby. But you need to know the power of the truth for which you stand. And there ain't no maybe. You can try to silence my voice, but the world's gonna hear my song. Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, one thing I know is I gotta stay strong. Hey. You know I gotta stay strong. Yeah. You can try to silence my voice, but the world's gonna hear my song. 'Cause whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, one thing I know is I gotta stay strong. Yeah. Oh, you know I gotta stay strong. Oh, oh yeah.
the show is almost over.
Yep. We're almost
Here's
done,
the
folks.
last list of songs for you and you and you and everybody at home listening to the MAWPCAST 1. Here's Potter.
Hi, everybody. We heard Garden of Fear by They Walk Among Us. We heard Stay Strong by Mr. Vaughn featuring Voxy. We heard Stringfellow doing Groovin' Is Easy. And we heard Delilah doing Brats. Although in my mind I read it as Brats. Because I'm hungry.
Brats.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right.
All right.
That was the songs. So what's
So,
next?
we want you guys to all get a hold of us and buy shirts. Because we have shirts.
I just can't believe I bought a t-shirt.
And we're going to work on maybe some other stuff or in the works. Maybe
This is
possibly
cool, man.
some bumper stickers or something. But we got to figure all of the logistics and stuff with that.
I just want to
And yeah.
So yeah, we will make these shirts available on our website and on different places. Like we can probably put them in the merchandise of Bandcamp. We can put them on different things, maybe under the YouTube. I see some people do that.
Yep.
So we'll try and make links available. I have not had time to get any of that going yet. We do have a Patreon that you can use to support us. That would be fantastic. It helps us do stuff like buy songs. Like today, we just bought that Let Me Down's record so that you could hear it. And so this is a good way of supporting local music vicariously. If you don't want to, pull the trigger on something yourself, just give us $1 and we'll go buy a song. We know what to buy.
Yes.
Yeah. Helps us pay the bills too. Keep the internet on. Let's see what else. There's the show that is on YouTube. If you're not watching or if you're not listening, you can watch us on YouTube because we have the YouTube page. It's not just the show that's on YouTube, but tons of music like that we put up there on a semi-weekly basis. We'll put up some songs on YouTube. You could go and check that out and subscribe and like videos and share them. That's a wonderful thing to do. You can find us on Facebook and on Twitter and on Instagram. And there's not a lot of activity on some of those, but, if there was more engagement, then we'd be more active. There you go.
Yes.
So that would
Yes,
help us
please
out.
leave some comments.
Yep.
Like, say, hey.
Yeah.
Just hi.
No.
Anything.
Yep. All the engagement really helps
say
get
hello.
the show get seen because we're not very conducive to algorithm friendliness. So,
we need more activity.
So many of the things that we do is just something that the algorithms don't necessarily throw up for people to view. So, I mean,
algorithms don't like us.
We're not made
we
for
don't
kids.
like those
First of
damn
all, we do a show
algorithms
that's not really made for kids, so that's going to restrict our views.
That's
to a
true. We
great
smoke
extent.
a lot of marijuana.
Like that puts us at a deficit right off the bat. That we do a show where it's like in our settings we say not for kids because if we said for kids that'd be a lie, and then kids would watch us and then we get in trouble. So
yeah, we don't want that.
This ain't necessarily for kids.
No, I don't think so.
But we know how the world works.
Yeah. If I was a kid, we're not for every kid anyway. But if I was like an 11 or 12 or 13 or 14-year-old, and I wanted to hear like a specific thing that was only in one place,
right.
I would sit. Like I've said this time and time again. I used to watch bomb shelter videos, and I wasn't into most of the stuff that they played on bomb shelter videos. I wanted to hear 3 or 4 bands. Soundgarden, Tad, Mudhoney, Screaming Trees. Maybe a couple others, but they played a lot of the Pickets and the Purdons and these different things, the Walkabouts, and it's like But then after a while, my dumb ass got cultured. I was like, well, those bands are okay.
We can play lots of different things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about
all right,
everything.
guys. Well, thanks for watching. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad we got shirts, so buy one. And support us as we support you. And
tell your friends about us.
Tell your friends.
And buy local music.
Yep.
People are actually starting to have shows now. Go to those shows. I mean, I'm sure you're probably noticing that maybe the prices are a little bit more expensive than you're used to. But
I'll tell you what. In this climate of COVID that we've now lived through, it's now more important than ever to purchase the local music itself. The music itself, because because going to shows, it's not as feasible for everyone. Those shows are going to have smaller capacities, and the people are going to have a limited ability to go to these shows. So, like finding their music, buying some digital music, or ordering their vinyl or CDs. These are good, really, really tangible ways.
They put a lot of money into those.
Buying the physical music is better than going to Spotify or streaming services because they get pennies on the dollar dollar, like just some infinitesimal amount of money for millions of plays when you could just go and buy one of their songs or albums and they'll get that money directly.
Yes.
That's
that's
really
always the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just go to their shows. They're out there now. They're starting to happen, and encourage the bands that may have went on hiatus or maybe they're just not feeling it anymore, kind of encourage them. Let them know you want them out there, because we do want all those bands out there, because that's what we're used to. We're used to going to see our favorite bands, and
Yep.
Can't disappoint our fans, can we?
They need to know you still care.
The show must go on. See you guys later.
Bye.
Crumbling tea leaves into my morning drink. Humming a couple sweet things I heard from someone neat. Poetry, noticing how life ain't what it seems. Read between the things I never notice when I speak. I listen to the loudest of the whispers in the trees, who are talking through the leaves that are sure to leave before spring comes. You believe in free, dumb young, and that's a dream. Asking why it might provide light to burn down the kingdom. Kings done lost, peons become boss, peons become kings, and no one thinks about God. We're lost. I put the flame to the God tree. I know she got me. Love how she lift me out my body. Prop me up near the moon, sun, and stars with a car that flies. Speakers knock the sober out your eyes. Liz lower than the sky below. The vine I smoke to let the vibes flow. Reach a space so heavenly through melodies. Hydro. Sit back, relax, prepare to know why. Cause we tryna get high, we just tryna get high. Sit back, relax, prepare to know why.
I'm staring out the window, feeling like a leaf in a tree when the wind blows. But still though, I'm armed with a pencil, couple of tight instrumentals to stimulate my mental. Got my feet up on the table, my mind is stable and able to be fatal. In April I'm playful and I got a flavor of rhymes to the tasteful. And I ain't wasteful, just a disgraceful angel looking for a little appraisal. Got a blunt up in my hand and I can barely stand. I think the cannabis had a bit of a hand in this. She gave me a command and kiss, it was so scandalous. Got a meeting and if you think I should cancel it. See I be chillin' in cities where in the winter it's chilly like my homeboy, really, you feel me? Now I'm just being silly, really, but for me revealing what I'm feeling is healing. So put your hand toward the ceiling. Sit back, relax, prepare to know why. Cause we tryna get high, we just tryna get high. Sit back, relax, prepare to know why.
I know, how are you? Coming down, need a boost bag, yo. Got the sauce, take a dab, maybe two. I know, how are you? Coming down, need a boost bag, yo. Bad yo, bad yo, bad yo, yeah. Record rolling up the kill, call the coroner. High of pill, THC my thrill, still I'm pouring up. Dab and chill, model fuck the feels, down the floor or what? She want me to blow her bud, upgraded from hoe to slut. I just dab and hit her good, yo, the Acapulco blood. Windows low, the hot box hit the doors and get the city skunk. Bouncing off a super goober head, wearing blue and red. Chewing on the shoes, I feel I'm dead, power level lit. Now I feel like I'm a giant, you can't stop me while you trying. Don't pick up unless they customers who told me what they buying. Mama need and I supply, can't count on her baby daddies. Got a need for wet vagina, smell like fish, I can't get at it. Now, my cloud too high to deal with all the madness. The D I gave was magic, the carver burn was tragic. So high from dabs and acid, I felt just like Aladdin. Surfing planets a planet, no plan on ever landing.
Sit back, relax, prepare to know why. Cause we tryna get high, we just tryna get high. Sit back, relax, prepare to know why.
his head was full of big dreams. Big as the mountains and taller than the tallest trees. Straight out of school, worked hard and got a good job.
Mom and Dad were so proud.
Settled down, took on responsibility. Too much to do, I've got no time for me. And then he woke up one day to find his life had already passed him by. Whatever happened to his dream, sometimes it works out that way. Before you even realize it, time can fly. Nothing but regret. A car, a house, a wide fence, stability. The job with kids, comfort, stress, security. First death, first prom, and now they're gone.
They never call anymore.
You're working hard, I think you should rest a while, dear. I'll take some time off, maybe next year. And then he woke up one day to find his life had already passed him by. Whatever happened to his dream, sometimes it works out that way. Before you even realize it, time can fly. You're nothing but regret.
This is a dream machine, big engine backseat, crank up the stereo. cleaning. If you wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? If you wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? How can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? How can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? If you wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? Growing up, life's hard, dreaming of those fast cars. Reality of the shit is we didn't even have a car. Free lunch lines, no damn caviar unless it's in the glass pipe. Mama smoking all night, mama smoking all day. Had to wake and bake and grab my skate, make sure my grind's tight. Screaming punk rock in a mic just to get my mind right. Kicking, punching, pushing, shoving, that's that shit I do like. Pain and joy, ups and downs, that's that shit that is life. From the bottom, reaching up the top is such a long flight. Smoking weed to ease my pain and open up my mind's eye. Another family member gone and damn that makes me wanna cry. If you wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? If you wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? How can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? How can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? If you wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? Black punk rock skater, people call me white boy. Pat McLeod died from heroin. That's not right, boy. That's a deadly effect that took his life, boy. Banging, skating, selling drugs. Damn, that's my life, boy. Got a homie, caught some slugs. That ends his life, boy. Still got family smoking drugs. How I look at myself, boy. Holding all these guns like, look at all these grown-up toys. Fuck with blood, they make some noise. Paperwork to prove it, boy. Skateboarding, blood, Little Wayne is my pupil, boy. Call me Little Storm in the streets, and my people know. Chill will on these beats, that's my life, and I'll let you know. There's no joy without the pain, there's no clouds without the rain. You wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? If you wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? How can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? How can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? If you wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? Growing up, life's hard, dreaming of those fast cars. Reality of the shit is we didn't even have a car. Free lunch lines, no damn caviar unless it's in the glass pipe. Mama smoking all night, mama smoking all day. Had to wake and bake and grab my skate, make sure my grind's tight. Screaming punk rock in a mic just to get my mind right. Kicking, punching, pushing, shoving, that's that shit I do like. Pain and joy, ups and downs, that's that shit that is life. From the bottom reaching up the top is such a long flight. Smoking weed to ease my pain and open up my mind's eye. Another family member gone and damn that makes me wanna cry. If you wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy? If you wasn't with me through my pain, how can you indulge in the spoils of my joy?
You're listening to Drea's Beats.
Girl, I must tell you that I am there. The best luck that you have ever had. You might not think that it is so real, but wait an hour and see.
did I make a mistake? Guess I was too blind to see. If I had one more chance, you'd be here with me. These blues I'm feeling sure have got me way down. This emptiness I'm feeling inside sure has got me way down. Why can't I release my soul? Let my conscience run free. I feel so secure now. How I wish it could be.
I love the way you kiss my forehead. I love the way you made me smile. I love the way you made me feel like a sunrise in the early morning. But by the way you gave me love, I didn't think that sun would have to say. Well, don't tell me that you love me when you know it isn't true. You wouldn't owe me an apology if you only spoke the truth. I'm not saying that you're lying, but the pretending made me blue. You should have told me from the start our love was only me, not you. You had to hit me with that fake love, the kind you believe is always real. You had to hit me with that fake love. Well, tell me how you really feel. I hate the smile on your face, even though I'm not around. I hate the amount that I love you and the way you let me down. I hate the way I miss your scent. I hate the way you made me fall. But most of all, I hate that I don't hate you. Not even a little, not even at all. Don't tell me that you love me when you know it isn't true. You wouldn't owe me an apology if you only spoke the truth. I'm not saying that you're lying, but the pretending made me blue. You should have told me from the start our love was only me, not you. You had to hit me with that fake love. Fake love. Fake love. You had to hit me with that fake love, the kind you believe is always real. You had to hit me with that fake love. Well, tell me how you really feel. Please don't tell me that you love me when you know it isn't true. You wouldn't owe me an apology if you only spoke the truth. I'm not saying that you're lying, but the pretending made me blue. Should've told me from the start our love was only me, not you. You had to hit me with it, that fake love. Fake love. Yeah. Fake love. Fake love. You had to hit me with that fake love.
All I want is my picture on the cover of the Rocket magazine. Put out the covers and put them on the wall. Leave them up for a month or so. I turn the pages and look inside. All the local heroes in disguise. I think if I ever see my picture fitted, I think it's gonna be a big surprise. All I want is my picture on the cover of the Rocket magazine. All I want is my picture on the cover of the Rocket magazine. Stack 'em high and I put 'em in the hall. Leave 'em up for a month or so. I turn the pages and look inside. All the local heroes in disguise. I think if I ever see my picture fitted, I think it's gonna be a big surprise. Every night when midnight strikes, flick through the pages of my favorite magazine. Look through the covers, gotta make you feel good. Knowing next issue that it might be you. I turn the pages and I look inside. All the local heroes in disguise. I think if I ever see my picture fitted, I think it's gonna be a big surprise. All I want is my picture on the cover of the Rocket magazine. All I want is my picture on the cover of the Rocket magazine. All I want is my picture on the cover of the Rocket magazine. All I want is my picture on the cover of the Rocket magazine.
forgetful, all those adjectives. And I'll be honest, you weren't happy, we knew it. Now I'm just upset. La-di-da-di-da. All I do is sing about all those painful things. It never ends, it never ends, it never ends. I'm kinda splotchy, romantic, rooted, just a normal guy. It's not your type, and I knew that. I'm still upset, 'cause I'm not your man. La-di-da-di-da. All I do is sing about all those painful things. It never ends, it never ends, it never ends.
This was too good to be true. My hands are tied and I'm following you. Drop me down into your sea. My lungs are tied, I cannot breathe. But it's softer now, softer than it's ever been before. And it's ever been before. And you're taking me down the wrong way. Crooked smile upon your face leaves a nasty aftertaste. Cut me loose so I can live. I gave you all I've got to give. But it's colder now, colder than it's ever been before. And it's ever been before. And you're slipping through my hands, so I'm holding on for dear life. For dear life. look behind and let's not go. I'm half blind but still can see the tripwire in front of me. But it's darker now, darker than it's ever been before. It's ever been before. And I'm reaching out my hand, someone to hold on tight. Bring me back into the light before the darkness drags me down.
Homestuck. 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 I never Jeff. I never Jeff. Daniel. Granddad. Time to take a hit. Time to take a hit. Dog, you get some ice cream?
Do you know the way?
Homestuck. 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 Homestuck.
Somebody gon' listen. You're searching for problems, results in your body that's missing. Cause killers in streets don't lay at nobody's feet. You walking up in the jungle, there's concrete's a plate to feast. Ay, the worst ones are who ain't got nothing. On their self-righteous bullshit that's full of corruption. The ones who walk up in your function with a 12-gauge pumping, hunting for artifacts to make a stack to spend on nothing. Riding through these city streets, riding through these city streets, trying to keep the brain at peace, trying to keep my brain at peace. But these motherfuckers be playing on the down low. It's Cain on Abel violence and I'm going for the dome. Riding through these city streets, motherfuckers be hating on the down low. It's Cain on Abel violence and I'm going for the dome. different mind state, always chasing better things to be on the right page. But these motherfuckers setting up a play date, childish ways to bring out my rage. Until they get knocked out, then they tuck and tail and running to get the cops out. But I ain't no cop out, let the bomb drop when I ring the alarm and get stomped out. Then all of these guys turn to bitches, filling out paperwork cause of your feelings hurt. You should've never even opened up your mouth, now you're sucking through a straw just to eat up your dessert. Then you get me to pay off the bill when I get off the cot in 3 meals. Now what the fuck is the deal? When I see you up in traffic, I'ma go for the kill. Riding through these city streets, riding through these city streets, trying to keep the brain at peace, trying to keep my brain at peace. But these motherfuckers be playing on the down low. It's Canaan Abel violence and I'm going for the dome. Riding through these city streets, riding through these city streets, trying to keep the brain at peace, trying to keep my brain at peace. But these motherfuckers be hating on the down low. It's Canaan Abel violence and I'm going for the dome. For the dome. Now I don't try to promote or condone violence. Most of the time I'm just speaking on my past altercations and situations. But I'm far from a pushover. I'll handle what I need to. At the end of the day, I'm just a cool ass dude, focused on my own lane. I'm just out here trying to get it.